Well, hello there, it's Darren here. I'm in the shed, another installment, another video, checking out me sweet corn. So this sweet corn is Swift. I've only got 15. I had 30 seeds in the packet. Bearing in mind the year before, when Wilco was open, I'm sure it was open last year, or was it the year before? Anyway, I had got the seeds, and there was 60 in the pack, but for some reason the ones from Sutton's was only 30. So I got 15. So better than last year, 2 more I should say. Because I think I sowed about 120 to get 13. Abysmal. Anyway, so as you can see, that in my no dig bed, wood chip, American style, not like the cardboard and the compost I have to buy and the expenses, just wood chip chucked on top. And you know, as you see, look, it looks bone dry. You think, God, bone dry, but it's not, is it really? Because I've just dug down there and it's so moist. Not clarty, you know, like all the stream we had. I thought it might have been like that, but it isn't. That's the advantage of putting wood chip down on your beds. Retains the moisture, and at the same time it doesn't waterlog, because I've got clay soil. So that's one of the reasons why I went down this route, because I was getting quite a bit of flooding. You get weeds, I'm not saying you don't. I'll show you. I've got weeds coming up. Little the trees, I can't remember what you call them, the ones, you know, the ones with the spin, the seeds. Oak, might be, I don't know. Anyway, I've got weeds coming up, but you know what it is? It's so loose, this soil, it ain't compacted, that I can just pull it like that. Well, I said that, pull it, didn't I? Anyway, pull it. And just pops out straight away. That's the advantage as well of doing this sort of thing, the wood chip. It doesn't get compacted. Anyway, I'm getting away from the subject. So I've got 15, I've got another 5, 6. So I'll have 20 of sweet corn. Bearing in mind, when you've got different sweet corn, you don't put them next to each other, because the cross-pollinating affects the formation of corn. So basically all I've done, dug a hole. You can see they're nice and moist. I'll give them a water anyway, you know, because they're quite dry. They're quite root bound, as you can see. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting them out. I should have had them out the week before, but I didn't. It was absolutely pouring down, so I couldn't get the stuff outside, because I've been off this week, and most of the stuff had to be done outside. And just so happens, as I'm going back to work next week, it comes out lovely and glorious and sunny. It's been red hot today. So as I said, I dug the hole. I keep the soil anyway. It's a mixture of like the original soil underneath and the wood chip, and as you can see, like I said, it's quite moist. I'll keep this anyway and put the one side, a bit like this one as well, when I put the beetroot in. That was about 3 weeks ago. So you can see, look at that. If I sieve that, that's absolutely gorgeous. Soil, that, absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, so I dig the hole. I've got sieved about a year old chicken coop poop. Just looks like soil, like I said, it's just been, everything's been chucked in there. Put in a certain spot so I know where to start, and then work my way around. So you know, that might be 1 year, the one next to it might be a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years. So yeah, I just do that, and that just goes in there. I know you might be saying, like, you know, it might burn the air roots. It won't, because if I smell it, it smells like lovely, lovely soil. And there's that an insect. No, it's a root. Sorry, root. Yeah, it's a root. Always check just in case there's any insects in there, larvae, stuff like that. And when I've been sieving this, I mean, there's so many baby worms, little white baby worms in the soil. So when I'm sieving it, I'm transferring it from the chicken coop. There'll be worms in here. And then I'm putting them there, then them worms will spread out, and it'll just, you know, it's like a nice little micro environment I'm creating every time. And every time I'm digging a hole, I'm putting chicken coop in, so I'm enriching the soil. And as I go along over the years, it makes a difference. Normally, when I do this, the wood chip, I do it every September, but I didn't get any last year. This is from last year. There's that's probably why there's quite a few weeds. I've seen quite a few, there's not many. But anyway, out pops the sweet corn and the sweet corn in here, and then I'll backfill it with some of this. You see, I've had them in here before and they've gone way past the shed, so they've been about 6, 7, 8 foot. Sweet corn love a nice strong base, they don't like loose soil, so that's why I advocate no dig, because a lot of the crops I put in, the cabbages, brassicas, beetroot, all that sort of thing, they like a nice firm soil, and these do as well. So you know, when it's absolutely blowing a gale, they're going to be okay, they're not going to move, they're not going to fall over. And at the same time, if you don't really know, you put them in a grid. So I've got 15, so 5 rows of 5, and you know the purpose is that it blows in the wind, and I put them here because there's a gap there and the wind blows through there, so they'll blow on them easily. And then obviously the pollen comes off, goes onto the cob strings, what do you call them again? I can't remember. Not ferns, frills. Do you call them frills? I don't know, tell us anyway. You know what I mean, my mind's gone blank. It goes on them, that goes down to, so basically every little thin frill that you could see coming off the top of the cone is basically a cone. So in the hope that you get a full cone, you know, you will obviously, you know, never get a full cone sometimes, but you do, and it's great when you do. But if you don't worry about it. And then sometimes I seen somebody the other day saying there's another like basically like a shoot, a sucker coming off it. Just snap it off. I'll leave them because it's an extra cone. It might be as big as the main one that grows, but it's extra, you know what I mean. And I still need the ones that's in the freezer at home. I have to remind myself, why do I grow them? But I grow them because I like them. I like trying different varieties. That's why I've got one called Moonshine, so I want to see the difference. But I always go back to Swift for some reason. It was the first one I ever grew, and it was absolutely fantastic, sweet, like, you know what I mean. Nothing better than you're down here and you're hungry and you just snap one off and you just let that roll. Sweet, juicy, absolutely lush. So I'll get the last one in. I'll let the other ones that's in the polytunnel at the minute try and like get better after they've been battered with the winds. I thought it was slugs and all that, but you always know when it's slugs, because you always see the slime, and there was none of that. They were just properly battered. These have been protected a little bit because they've been in the polytunnel. So like I said, I'll get the last one in, I'll give them a good water. They've got the little bit of chicken coop poop at the bottom there, a little bit of feed for them, and plus there's stuff in here anyway. Absolutely lush. Like I say, when this rots down, it becomes like, well, that's a bit drier, like as you can see by the colour, like a nice peat based sort of like soil compost. Yeah, love it. Anyway, it's bye from me, and it's bye from my sweet corn Swift. Hopefully all grown, quite a lot of different types. Like I says, bear in mind, don't keep them together, put them elsewhere. So I might put the other ones right over there. And happy growing, happy sowing. Hopefully a new variety next year. I am looking at a red one, but someone says that's more for popcorn. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just see. Anyway, like I says, happy sowing, happy growing. Take care of yourself. It's bye from me, and bye from me sweet corns. Hopefully they grow fantastic and a good crop. Bye. I'm in the shed.